to the Red Shell Network, where on Wednesdays, we wear pink. And don't worry, after a spooky episode last week, we're back on track with good old-fashioned video game news content.
That's right, we've got a full slate of video game news and fun today, with updates on new guidelines for Super Smash Bros. Tournaments, new Microsoft and Activision deal, the return of the old Fortnite map, and maybe, just maybe, GTA 6?
And we'll have some of our wonderful producers and production team play some games to keep you on your toes, so stay tuned, you will not want to miss a thing. And now, on to the news. Another development company falls victim to the epidemic of layoffs throughout the industry. Last week, around 100 employees of the Destiny 2 developer Bungie were laid off. In a statement on Twitter, or X, Bungie CEO Pete Parsons stated that, quote, "Today is a sad day at Bungie as we say goodbye to colleagues who have all made a significant impact on our studio." Parsons wrote, "What these exceptional individuals have contributed to our games and Bungie culture has been enormous and will continue to be a part of Bungie long into the future."
What's important to remember here is that Bungie are the ones taking the blame for the layoffs and not their parent company, Sony, who had acquired Bungie in early 2022 for around $3.4 billion. Bungie employees were told 2 weeks prior to the layoffs that Destiny 2 revenues were 45% below expectations, and it is a legend that Parsons pinned the layoffs on the declining player base for Destiny 2. As a result of the layoffs, Destiny 2's upcoming expansion, The Final Shape, and their upcoming sci-fi first-person shooter, Marathon, have both been delayed, with the former delayed to June 2024 and the latter delayed to 2025.
Employees, along with fans, have voiced their frustration and blamed leadership since part of the $3.4 billion acquisition from Sony was supposed to go to employee retention. What was also found to be frustrating is that when Sony acquired Bungie, employees had company shares set aside for them. These shares would be received after staying for a certain number of years with Bungie since the sale to Sony. However, if you leave, whether you quit or get fired, those shares would be reverted back to Bungie, meaning those employees laid off lost those shares.
But most frustratingly is that when an employee is let go, they receive benefits until the month ends. But since they were let go on the 30th of October, that means that they only receive one day of benefits. Bungie's layoffs are the latest to join the list of developers to let go their employees, joining Epic Games, CG Projekt Red, Naughty Dog, and Telltale Games. This has been one of the worst years for game developers. Hopefully, this will be the last time we hear about this, and those affected can find adequate work again. For 2 decades, the people who play Super Smash Bros. Competitively have yearned for the developer of their games, Nintendo, to support the competitive scene. The relationship between Nintendo and the competitive Smash scene has been tenuous at best.
At its best, Nintendo ignores the Smash scene, letting them do their thing without supporting the scene in any way, shape, or form. There was the Panda Cup last year, a tournament series that was licensed by Nintendo, but that didn't mean anything other than they wouldn't shut it down. But when Nintendo shut down another tournament series, one that stood to put $250,000 into the scene, the community boycotted Panda Cup, and it was dissolved.
So when Nintendo released new community guidelines for Smash tournaments, the community was less than thrilled. Among other things, the new guidelines say that tournaments cannot run for profit, cannot use modified consoles or games, cannot have more than 200 players, cannot receive money from sponsors, or have the Nintendo IPs in their name of the tournament. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Weird things like tournaments being unable to sell food or drinks, a ban on all controllers not sold by Nintendo, or college tournaments not being allowed to have non-students join make the guidelines feel unnecessarily restrictive.
So the entrant cap can, in theory, be expanded by getting a license from Nintendo, but licenses have been very hard to get in the past, and the guidelines say that they do not grant permission for tournaments with more than 200 offline entrants. So by the time that 2023 is over, there will have been 202 offline tournaments with more than 200 entrants just this year. The ramifications that these guidelines could have on the scene cannot be overstated.
The response from the community has been almost universally negative. Some players are worried about this being the end of the Smash scene as a whole, with others like veteran player Bobby Scarnerman saying that they will not stop the scene until Nintendo reps come and take the TVs out of tournament venues. It's hard to say what Nintendo really gains from any of this, other than a few extra dollars. And Nintendo says a lot of things. Does it really intend to shut down UMD Smash Fest because I invited my little brother? It remains to be seen. And there are some signs of hope. The organizers of the popular Sebeyuki tournament series have gotten a license to continue into 2024, according to their Twitter account.
The scene plans to fight back by keeping their heads down and hoping that Nintendo doesn't hit them again. It also cannot be emphasized enough that Nintendo basically operates a money printing machine with the Switch, and any boycott or protest that players try to pull off likely will, at best, do nothing. And at worst, it will make things worse. But don't worry, all you Smash fans out there, it may be harder to run a tournament, but you can still play your wacky little characters with your friends. Just do it knowing that your corporate overlords are always watching. As if this company wasn't rich enough, Microsoft is officially $69 billion richer now that it has taken over Call of Duty maker Activision Blizzard. Microsoft claims it is now the third largest gaming company, only third to Sony and Tencent. The company will add more than 8,500 Activision employees to its payroll, as well as adding more than 9 Activision games to its Xbox game studios.
People asking, so what's next? Because we've never seen anything like this before. We've seen some big mergers, some big kind of acquisitions, but nothing of this scale. We can look at precedent, which is that other.
Do you want to use X or Twitter on your PlayStation? Well, starting Monday, November 13th, you will not be able to.
Darn.
Sony announced that it will no longer support X on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 consoles. According to Sony support, this includes both viewing content and directly publishing content to the social media platform. Players will now have to use the PlayStation app to download game clips to upload to Twitter/X. Oh shoot, here we go again. Rockstar has officially announced a new Grand Theft Auto game is in the works. Bloomberg reported Tuesday night that the developer planned to announce a new GTA game sometime this week. And on Wednesday morning, Rockstar Games president Sam Houser made it official in a blog post. Houser said that the first trailer for the highly anticipated game will come out in early December. Rockstar Games will be celebrating its 25th anniversary that month.
So if that wasn't enough exciting game news, Fortnite players got a treat last Friday, the start of a new season and the return of the OG map. Epic Games brought back the map from Chapter 1, Season 5, which first came out in summer of 2018. There are some minor changes to the map, but beloved landing spots such as Tilted Towers, Retail Row, and Salty Springs are back and look mostly the same. The excitement for the new season was clear online, with fans making memes showing their excitement for the nostalgia. And it doesn't stop there. As the next 4 weeks go on, each week brings a new season of the Chapter 1 era, including its corresponding drop locations and weapons. For a healthy dose of nostalgia, the time to Fortnite is simply now.
Early news for the latest Call of Duty campaign are here, and fans are not happy with it. Players who pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3 got early access to the game's campaign mode starting on November 1st. The campaign brought back elements of the fan favorite Verdansk map from Warzone 1 and characters from the original Modern Warfare trilogy. But fans were quick to voice their complaints.
So criticism included a short runtime that took about 5 hours to complete, graphics issues, and a story that felt more like a DLC than a full release. IGN's Simon Carty gave the campaign a 4 out of 10, calling it, quote, everything a Call of Duty story mode shouldn't be. Metacritic reviews will become available when the full game is released to all players on Friday.
After the break, we'll have an update on what's going on in College Park. Stay tuned.
Cuando Mario me dijo que tenía problemas en el trabajo, que se le estaban olvidando las cosas, fue difícil.
Yo le diría a la gente que le diga a su familia lo que está pasando con él. Y quiero que me apoyen, que me entiendan y que me quieran.
Welcome back to the Red Shell Network. Up next, we got a look at UMD's all-female and non-binary esports team, Team Lilac, and UMD's Gamer Symphony Orchestra, who play classic songs from video games. Take it away.
For the past several years, the University of Maryland's esports program has drawn some of the best video game players on campus and from across the country. Yet, the vast majority of these players were male. Recently, a new all-female and non-binary team has taken UMD esports by storm, and Team Lilac is here to stay. Having thrashed their Canadian opponents in a recent mega victory, player Samia Ahmad speaks to what makes Team Lilac so special.
I don't know how, but we just found like the most dedicated people this semester, and I just like made like a little form of like, okay, like who's interested, and then we ran a few tryouts, and then we got like a lot of people trying out. It was like, we have 2 teams actually, so we have 2 women's teams. Oh yeah, we got the team together, and everyone's really dedicated, which is how it works. If people didn't put in the time, like honestly, there would not be a team, because last year I tried to do this and everyone was busy and we just didn't get to play any games or anything like that. So it was 100% always understand each other. Like if we have a class, we're gonna reschedule the game. If we can't make practice, like it's totally fine. We'll figure out a different time to do it. I think we like somehow took away like the pressure of like making it into such a serious thing. But since we all are very understanding of each other and like still put in time when we have the time, it works out perfectly. And I think that's a really huge step, because I think it shows everyone that like our women's team can be just as important as like any other regular like premier team or like men's team. And I guess I hope it like inspires more women and non-binary people to join teams.
Over the weekend, UMD's Gamer Symphony Orchestra held their small ensemble concert. The entirely student-run organization performed tunes from games including Stardew Valley, Genshin Impact, and Undertale, just to name a few. And it was beautiful. The violins, the piano, cellos, they even had a recorder ensemble. The hour-long show featured only a fraction of the orchestra, which is actually a group of over 120 student musicians. The Gamer Symphony Orchestra, or GSO, is the first collegiate ensemble dedicated solely to performing orchestral arrangements of music from video games. The complex arrangements prove to be enjoyable for gamers and non-gamers alike. If you're interested, the GSO will hold their main orchestra performance on both December 16th and 17th at the Clarice. For more info, head to umd.gamersymphonyorchestra.org.
Up next, reporters Hani, Eddie, and CJ will be giving their honest, no-holds-barred reviews of some popular games. Stay with us to see what they have to say.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Mi mamá, la de por...
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I never graduated.
The next time you have a bad mental health day, The answer could be found in...
Welcome back. Here at the Red Shell Network, we pride ourselves on our gaming opinions. That's why we dedicated a whole segment to them.
Here, we know video games are fun. We know video games are exciting. But what if there was a video game that was both of those things and also served as a tool to combat anxiety and mental health? Our Hani Wolkoff took a dive into the game that fits the bill.
The next time you have a bad mental health day, the answer could be found in a video game. Stardew Valley, released on PC back in 2016, is an open-ended country life role-playing game, and many of its fans claim that the game design helps ease feelings of anxiety and depression. After inheriting your grandfather's farm, it is up to you to revamp the land, immerse yourself into the town of Stardew Valley, and rebuild your family's farm. With numerous goals and milestones to achieve, the game gives the player a sense of purpose while also providing a lighthearted distraction. With seemingly endless possibilities for character customization, as well as 7 different farm landscapes to choose from, the possibilities appear limitless. For some, the characters are the real selling point. Many characters in the game face real-world mental health and addiction problems, making the player feel as though they are not alone.
The characters in Stardew Valley are flawed, which is great because there's so often that in video games, especially things like Pokemon games, your characters are maybe flawed, but it'll just be like a fun character quirk or something. Whereas Stardew does properly touch on issues like alcoholism, like depression and things like that.
Many Reddit users describe Stardew Valley as comforting, a relaxing distraction, and an escape, among other descriptions. Though Stardew Valley is clearly not a substitution for therapy and medications, perhaps the farm is the remedy you have been missing.
The way that it presents it is that it's day to day, like it's real life, and this is how you have to deal with things. So I think the way that Stardew Valley reflects community and mental health and capitalism and all these issues are so in line with the way that so many of us think now.
The next time you find yourself feeling a little down, try thinking outside of the box, or in this case, inside the computer, and see if you can bring your grandfather's farm back to life.
Our guest reporter CJ Lawrence, also the broadcast lead for Terps Esports here at UMD, did a review on Armored Core 6. Here's what he has to say.
Armored Core 6 is kind of a rare AAA title to see released in 2023. In this game, there is no open world, no battle passes, no microtransactions, and no cinematic story told primarily through cutscenes. Instead, when you play Armored Core 6, what you get is a juxtaposition between 2 types of play. The first type of play is progressing through brief and colorful missions on the planet Rubicon. And the second type of play involves tinkering in a garage where you can customize your own personal mech between missions. It's a really simple gameplay loop, indicative of a return to simpler times. But does the game execute these 2 styles of play effectively? And does it have anything to say? By the end of this video, you'll have my answer. My name is CJ Lawrence, and this is my review of Armored Core 6. So here we are. We're piloting a customized mech in one of the first levels of the game. You may have heard that Armored Core 6 has challenging boss battles, and that is true. But something that's often ignored about this game is that most of the time, you're tearing through tiny mob enemies who can't hold a candle to you, and blowing up objectives in fiery explosions. One of the foundational joys of Armored Core 6 is the realization that in most missions, you're skating and bouncing off rooftops in a machine that stomps on cars like they're insects and topples heavy beams just by brushing up against them. The gargantuan weight and scale of your mech is also emphasized by the game's ambient sound design. Something as simple as moving the joystick forward and backward leads to a cacophony of popping pistons, hissing pressure valves, and roaring boosters. The power fantasy of piloting one of these machines is so potent, but the main story of the game still leaves you with an undercurrent of powerlessness that serves as a thoughtful meditation on all the destruction you're causing in the game's missions. But we'll get more into that in our discussion of this game's story. In Armored Core 6's story, you play as a mercenary taking jobs from a variety of different corporations, whose main goal is to invade the planet Rubicon 3 and exploit a valuable natural resource on the planet known as coral. But these are just the surface level details of the game's premise. The way that you learn more about this game's deeper narrative is mostly through mission briefings and slow revelations that start to appear through character dialogue. And in these comms you receive in-game, your character is frequently referred to as a hound, a mutt, a maggot.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
It becomes abundantly clear that the predatory corporations that are invading this planet only care about their bottom line, and you are nothing more than a disposable hunk of metal to them. You are not free. But eventually, as the game progresses, you're able to make more decisions for yourself. In some missions, you can choose to stand alongside the people of Rubicon and help them fight back against the corporations and other factions that want them and the coral that resides on their planet burned. The freedom to become an individual who makes their own choices is a primary message of the game's story, which makes sense considering the wide variety of customization options and build styles that the game has to offer you in its mech design. So let's give a quick rundown of that design philosophy. In the garage, you make decisions about your loadout that actually matter, with different weapons and frame parts truly changing the way that the game feels. There is an in-game shop where you can purchase these new parts using the currency you earn in-game. But since you can purchase anything from the shop and then sell it for the same price, the game encourages you to try new things out, with the comforting promise that if you don't like it, you can sell it and be rid of it without losing any of that hard-fought cash. The levels of experimentation and personal expression on offer here are refreshingly limitless. This is the key triumph of Armored Core 6. Every aspect of its design seems to follow a guiding principle of increasing the player's agency over time. After all, every player in Armored Core 6 starts out with the same mech loadout, the same weapons, the same abilities. But as you gain more credits, notoriety, and friendships with certain characters in the game, you start to realize that you're not a hound anymore. You're Goldwing, or whatever dumb name you decide to give to your personal mech. In other words, where once there was subjugation, there is now liberation. And perhaps at the end of your journey, you will finally be prepared to take on your final job as an Armored Core pilot.
I have one last job for you. Find your...
Up next, stick around as our reporters go head-to-head in a game of headbands, video game edition. Don't go anywhere. Don't.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking, now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Welcome back to the Red Shell Network.
Welcome back to the Red Shell Network.
I have horrible news. This block, I'm sending you guys over to the studio to watch some of our reporters play a super fun game we call Headbands, with an S. No copyright issues here. So why is that horrible? Because you won't get to see my beautiful face until the next block. Take it away, guys.
So, I was supposed to have a job during today's show. Jack's hosting, but somehow I got dragged out by Henny to play Headbands with a Z, video game edition. I hope I don't embarrass myself too much.
So how this will work, each of us will have 2 characters taped on our foreheads.
Not at the same time, obviously.
And we have some clues provided by our wonderful producer to help one another guess the character on our forehead. There's only one rule. We can't say the name of the game the character comes from, because that would be almost too easy. So, let's get into it, guys.
Come on, it's time to game. We're gamers, let's game. You start.
Let's go. Okay.
Gotta go fast.
Sonic?
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yep.
Yeah, there
yep.
you go. That's good.
Okay.
All right. Want to go
One
next,
for one,
Aaron?
One for one.
Yeah.
Aaron, you're up next.
Go down the table. Oh, it's upside down.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, this is a good one.
He's British.
James Bond? Okay.
I actually don't
think more recent.
I don't know many British folks. He's British. That's all you got for me? Is it like nothing else?
I actually don't know this character.
Okay, I do know this character from a very popular first-person shooter franchise.
It's what's his name? Captain Pierce?
Close.
Price.
Got it.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Oh, hair.
Oh, the show blew up last year.
Oh, is it Last of Us?
Yes, but who?
Joel from Last of Us?
No.
Ellie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, now back to me. Let's see.
Oh, come on.
Oh, big green guy with a gun.
Yeah.
Shoots
Master
aliens.
Chief?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm just too good at this. I'm just too good at this.
Okay.
Oh.
This is a character who has had multiple movies. Yes. Character who has had multiple movies, one in the 90s and one more recently.
She explores ruins.
Oh, Lara Croft from Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Awesome.
Okay. All right.
Oh, he's the other big green guy who like invented FPS.
Oh, Doom guy.
Other is that?
The guy from
Does that count?
Wolfenstein.
Does that count?
Yeah, we need a Judge Liberation. Does that? No. You're on the right track with your first guess. Think of like the newer version of this game.
He has a name, like
yeah, like I can
yeah. I just know him as Doom guy. It's Doom, right?
Yes.
Yes. I'd say that counts.
I think it does.
That counts.
I think it does.
That counts. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
So, wow, we all went 2 for 2 here. I mean, I felt pretty good about that, you know?
I feel good about that as well. I mean, it just goes to show what it means to be a gamer.
I mean, even some of these older characters too. We got it. Some classic characters here.
Yeah. I think that's all the. That's all the.
I think that's all the camera time we can
I
handle. You know, we're more so on the
studio.
production side. At least Kenan and I are.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna send you back to Jack now.
Mario fue pintor más de 30 años. Cuando Mario me dijo que tenía problemas en el trabajo, que se le estaban olvidando las cosas, fue difícil.
Yo le diría a la gente que le diga a su familia lo que está pasando con él. Y quiero que me apoyen, que me entiendan y que me quieran.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzing overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you.
First up, we cover one of Red Shell's staffers, Kaya Bogat, who attained complete novice victory at Fortnite with no less than 3 wins in a row, with no experience whatsoever, under the guidance of Kurt Masline and myself. She spawned, she played, she conquered. Let's see how she pulled it off.
Hello, I'm Kaya, and I've never really played Fortnite before.
Hi, I'm Kurt, and I played Fortnite back when Season 5 was originally out, and I'm going to be trying to coach Kaya. What's up, gamers? We're here today playing Fortnite. Kaya hasn't played too much before. I am very rusty. I haven't played in like 5 years or something like that. And we're going to go try to get a #1 epic victory royale. Are there a ton of people here?
Okay.
Jump over. I don't know. Yes,
oh, it's just space.
Jump.
Okay. Oh.
You're going to want to open the door. Don't break in. Not. They are.
Oh. Oh.
Is there someone outside?
There's somebody outside.
No, don't shoot them like that.
Why?
Pull out the AR, pull out the AR.
This one?
Yes, and then aim down sight.
What?
aim.
How do I aim?
Try your other click. Is that, yes, there. Now just hold. Hold down. Good!
Oh,
let's go.
Okay.
Now
wait,
there's someone else,
person.
Pull out the SMG. Three. No, the other one. The other one.
Ah.
Do you hear any chests or anything?
Do I hear
Oh, you want that. Because you should be able to, like, hear chests. Do you hear, like a glowing-y type? I don't know how to describe it.
Do I hear a glowing? Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, okay, go towards wherever you hear it. It might be that way. Break through that wall with your pickaxe.
Break through it?
Yes, go back to F. They hide them in roofs a lot of the time. Is it in there? Or is it up in the... Oh, it might be up there. Break through the roof.
Break through the roof?
Yes, because it might be in the attic. A lot of the time, that's where they hide them. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Just swap. And hold to use.
Do I want to use it right now?
Yes, you do.
What the? What is that?
You're hiding in a bush.
Okay.
Yeah, now pick it back. Pick your gun back up.
Do I want this one?
No, I don't like the bursts.
Okay.
But now you are a bush.
So
if you crouch, you're just a bush. Oh, actually.
Oh my god, there's music. Wait, go for it. What do you mean check the gas station?
See if there's anything in, if nobody's looted it. Don't blow yourself up.
I just heard it. Okay.
Did it blow up?
Yeah, I heard it.
Is that a person?
I think so.
Run him over.
Can I run people
yes. Over? Run him over.
No.
Get out. Or just keep on driving. Just keep on driving. You missed. Oh, another person. Try running him over.
No, they're jumping.
This person doesn't seem very good though.
Oh, no. No! Stop it! The tomato temple. Why is it a temple?
Because they worship the tomato man. It used to just be Tomato Town.
Sounds Italian.
I think he is Italian. On it.
Okay.
But
I hear people shooting.
Where? Which direction?
Well,
I wouldn't stand on top of that.
Oh,
You're just asking to be shot. Boom. Good job, Kaya.
Thank you.
You didn't take any damage there. This is really good. There should be a staircase.
Yeah.
And that'll take you up to the top of the mountain. I kind of hope someone trapped the top. I did that to people.
Oh my god!
Yup. No, I did that to people. Boom! I did that to people.
Were you trying to put me in?
No, I wasn't trying to. I'm just saying it very well could have happened. Oh, you need to run. The storm's coming. Out the top door. Go. And stay up on top here.
Go. I'm going.
Go.
Go. I'm trying.
You need to sprint.
It's not letting me sprint.
Oh, there he is.
Yo!
Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I a pro Fortnite player now?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Kaya's unstoppable. What can I say?
Alright.
I think that's gonna be it.
Well, thanks for watching me play Fortnite for the first time.
Remember to like and subscribe and comment what other games you want to see Kaya play for the first time so we can do it again on a red.
And then she did that 2 more times. What a gamer. What an absolute gamer. In honor of the Grand Theft Auto 6 news, our reporter Eddie Rizkillo went back in time to play GTA Vice City, the 4th installation of the series. Let's hear his thoughts.
You know what this car looks like? It looks like the car that the father from Brady Bunch used to drive. Man, that show was a great show. If you haven't watched it yet, it's probably somewhere on the internet, but I highly recommend watching that show. Great show. That was basically my childhood, growing up watching that show. It's the Brady Bunch. I mean, look at the side of that car. It looks just like the car, the Brady Bunch car. Family's car. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Oh gosh, my car is starting to heat up, guys. It's starting to steam up. Fire up. It's about to blow up. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Hold up. Yeah, no. It's about to blow up. Oh, speaking of taxi. Haha. Here we go. Ooh. Nice. I don't recommend doing that in real life, guys, so if you drive carefully. Watch where you're going. Don't run a red light. Don't speed. And obviously do not drink too. That is not good. Nope. Don't bump your car like this either. Because if you crash your car like that, there's no going back. You can say goodbye to your insurance. That insurance money, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, can we drive? Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. See you later. Nice. Vroom, vroom. Let's get it, y'all. Oh, I already messed it up, man. Man, what are you doing? What you doing, Eddie? What you doing? You just, wow, you just got it. But look at that ride, man. That is tough. That is absolutely fantastic. What a sweet drive. Alright. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, look at that yellow car. Look at that yellow car. Ooh. Let's try to pick it up. Can we pick it up? Oh. Oh. That's, oh. Oh. Someone tried to steal it. And I just took them out, and they had a gun too. Guys, that is absolutely bizarre. Wow. Hacking the system. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely bizarre. Well, I'm really glad you guys are joining me to witness such a thing. Wow, look at that. It's also quite the amazing ride. I mean, look at that, the shape and the making of that motor vehicle. However, I think it's time. That motor vehicle's time has come to an end, unfortunately. And so we're going to have to switch cars, because it will blow up very soon. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Let's get it going. Let's get going, y'all. What if we just... Whoopsie daisy. Oh, I ran over the... Aha! The people that were driving the ambulance vehicle. Sorry. Oh, it's an ice cream truck? Mr. Whoopi. I'm gonna catch up to you. You just wait. You just wait. Come back over here. You thought. Let's go. Pull up. Square up. Square up. Square up. Square up. Where you going? Uh-huh. You're still going. The audacity. Who? Man. Sir, I don't like your attitude. Come over here. I don't like your attitude. Oh, and you're still driving away. Hold up. Look. Oh. Where are you going? The sun is hitting my eyes, y'all. Are they trying to... Where'd they go? Where did they go? Well, they're lucky they left. Man, this vehicle is too slow, man. I can't. No.
And don't worry, we will be getting Eddie evaluated for potential homicidal tendencies very soon.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram and Twitter at Red Shell Network. Also YouTube and Twitch at Red Shell Network. You can find us on Twitch TV/Red Shell Network.
Yeah, and so thank you so much for joining us. Catch us in 2 Wednesdays from today for even more video game news. Have a good night.